Let me explain why outside cardio is king. So first of all, the number one benefit is that you are not training like a hamster. That's what I don't like about stationary bikes and treadmills. You're just in one spot for a long period of time, and it's so boring for a lot of people. Now, some guys listen to audiobooks, some people watch TV, but in most cases, you're just in one spot, and it's boring. It's already hard to get guys to do cardio. What I prefer instead is going outside, finding yourself a nice scenery, and then going from point A to point B. That's way more enjoyable. Imagine going in the forest, seeing the nice scenery, all the trees. You're running outside, you can feel the wind on your face. It's refreshing you instead of being in a tight little gym where you have a bunch of other guys next to you and you just hear the pounding of the treadmill while you're not moving in any direction. It's boring. It's boring, guys. And what we need to do is make it fun, make cardio enjoyable so we're getting healthy while having a great time simultaneously. That's what it's all about. So what I do is I go to parks. When you go to a park, there's life. You look around, you see people who are also jogging or being on their bike. You see cars passing by. You see movement. You're not just pent up in your little dungeon or gym. That's the number one thing. It enhances the atmosphere. The atmosphere is key. And I do think that on a primal level, there's just something magical about being outside and training outside, you know? So when you're outside, man, and you're going from one place to the next, and there's actually movement, that just enhances the experience. You could hear the birds, you could see people, there's just life, and that's key. Getting attacked by bugs here, and there's a plane passing by, okay. The second benefit is that when you're doing your running or cycling outside, the angles change, because that's how nature intended it to be. It's not perfectly flat like a treadmill. It's more natural and you get a better workout. In fact, it's more difficult in many cases. That's what happens when you go on a trail. It swerves in different directions. There's bumps, there's uneven ground, there's inclines, there's declines. It challenges your body in a different way. And also, it's better on your joints, man. You have to adapt to the pace as the environment changes right before your very eyes. And it's soft usually. When you're running on grass, for example, it's softer. Doesn't beat up your knees as much or your ankles. When you're going on a hard treadmill, you just hear the pounding, the boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm talking about, right? Even if you run with correct form, it beats you up more than just running outside, going from point A to point B. I just find that people benefit from it more when we're talking about jogging or cycling. Cycling, same thing. You actually have to go somewhere. You have to turn with your bike. You're not just pedaling in one spot at the same exact pace. Like you're turning, you're moving, you're going up inclines. It's challenging. Now, of course, you can replicate all that with the regular machines, but I just find that it's more natural when you go outside and it's more enjoyable as well. And it challenges your body in a nice way too. It's like an obstacle course and you're mastering it every time you go to that location. The third benefit is that you get some sunlight, boys. Very important. A lot of guys are pent up in their house all day. They're not getting any sunlight. So they're pasty. Now, some of you are genetically very, very white. I'm the same way. I don't get tan. But it's still good to get some sun on you. Get that vitamin D3, you know what I mean? It's good to be out. Nice fresh air, especially if you're in the mountains or you're going in the forest. It feels better. Feel your lungs open up. All that oxygen, all the plants. It's a fantastic feeling. Then the wind cools you off. You're full of sweat and the wind is just blasting against your face. That's one of the best feelings around, man. When you're running outside and you feel the wind blazing against you. That's awesome. And it's right. It's just right. It's balanced, man. It's the way it was intended to be. And then for the final benefit, well, it's different. It's cool that you have the gym for lifting heavy weight. Going there to pump up, get stronger. And then you have your cardio, which is reserved outside. It changes the atmosphere. So that when you go to gym, it's like, okay, I'm going to lift heavy today. And then when you're outside, it's okay, I'm going to do cardio. It kind of sets that divide, if you will. And I feel that psychologically that could have major impacts, like in a positive way. It's like, oh, I'm going to get some fresh air today. I'm going to go to the park, see what's going on with the world, while simultaneously getting a good workout. Get all these benefits as well. And then, hey, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to lift heavy. It has that nice divide because you're not going to be lifting heavy weights outside. So you might as well do something outside, being your cardio. So just a nice little psychological benefit. Beyond that, man, that's all I got to say. The worst thing about training indoors is that hamster effect. I can't stand it. I can't stand just staring at a wall, looking at a TV, or just not moving, I mean, you are covering distance technically, but it's just not the same as when you're outside, going from one direction to the next, doing laps around the park, taking different trails. It's just, the experience is so much better than just one spot. Oh, that's boring, man. That's so boring. And we need guys to enjoy their cardio. If it means running outside, then hey, go for it. Oh, and one final benefit, guess what? It's free. You don't need to buy an expensive treadmill that takes up space in your house. It doesn't cost anything, unless you have a bike or whatever. But you can do everything outside. Nature designed everything for you. You can run up inclines if you want that effect. You can do jogging on the trails. It's all there for you, man. So it's cool stuff. You don't have to pay for an expensive gym membership. And if you're a guy with this calisthenics, this is perfect. You do your calisthenics at home. Outside, do your cardio. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So with that said, hope you enjoyed the segment. I'll talk to you all next time.